There's a shoe out there. A shoe that can be both beautiful and absolutely vile. A shoe that's both extremely versatile and apparently extremely hard to style, cause goddamn, some of y'all are not putting that shit on. A shoe that I love and at the same time can't stand the sight of on some people's feet. And that shoe is the Adidas. Look, all I'm saying is some motherfuckers can put that shit on and some just can't. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, I rock the hell out of these every time. These with the wolf set go crazy every time. When you go out in public wearing this, everyone will be looking at you in admiration of your ability to put that shit on. Also, the Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones, specifically the original version, are one of the most versatile sneakers to ever exist. It goes with literally anything. Baggy jeans, cargos, spray-on Atlanta jeans, Shrek PJs, the Onichan set. You can't forget about the Onichan set. Everything looks good with Air Force Ones, and anybody can put that shit on and look great. Well, that is everybody except women. I don't know what it is about white Air Forces that makes white girls want to beat the absolute shit out of them like Prime Tyson. There's never been a time I looked at a white girl's feet when she had on Air Forces and that motherfucker don't look like it's been through the sewer and up Master Splinter's asshole. They're just never clean. Alright, the shoes always look like they were front and center in the trenches of World War II, you know, in the front taking all the hits. White girl Air Forces come in two forms. Alright, the first form is clean, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably because it's fresh out the Foot Locker. You know, fresh out the JD, brand new, and after being owned for 2 days. Hold on, no, it's more like after being owned for 1.5 days. The second form they come in is dirty as shit. I've wrote notebooks upon notebooks upon notebooks as to why white girls fuck up their Air Forces the way that they do, and I just can't figure it out. We need to resurrect Einstein and Edison and Nikola Tesla and what's another one, DiCaprio. I think that's one of them. We need to resurrect them all, put them in a room and let them take the reins, because that's the only way we're getting answers. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those TikTok 10-star fashion generals that looks for the most rare grails and puts them on a shelf to let the shoe rot for the rest of eternity. I believe in wearing the clothes that you buy, specifically the shoes that you buy. All right, creases and a little wear and tear here and there won't hurt. It only adds personality. That's partially why I love vintage clothes so much. The clothes you wear can tell a story about the life you've lived and the type of person you are. Your clothes are meant to be a unique representation of you as an individual. You don't have to penguin walk everywhere like a 6'5" middle schooler, you know, light-skinned middle schooler with a Nike Tech and a Nike Elite backpack whose parents just bought him the newest Jordans. All right, but if I look at your fucking feet and I see this shit, holy guacamole, I don't even know what I'd do. Niggas would have to hold me back. Yeah, niggas would have to hold me back. How could you let it get that bad? All right, you don't even need a shoe cleaner. All right, you don't need to invest in FZ150. Just get some soap and water and get the general shit and grit off your shoes. You know, scrub off the leftover Thanksgiving turkey bits and ancient fossil skeletons on your shoes. Is that really that hard? Is that too much to ask? Sarah, Haley, Becky, Brooklyn, Natalie, Jackie, Chloe, Lindsay, Allison, Maddie, Gabby, Kelly, Seven.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for an important announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, settle down. It's time for your favorite segment. It's time for what you've all been waiting for.
Story time with Odie. Gather around, everybody. Come sit on Grandpa Odie's lap as he tells you a scary, spooky tale from his youth.
Grandpa Odie, you're so cool.
Oh, stop it, child.
You're just so cool, Grandpa Odie. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Not possible, little nigga. It all started in the 10th grade, geometry. 8:25 a.m. in the morning. I was sitting in the back of Miss Hoover's class trying my hardest not to fall asleep. While trying my hardest not to doze off, I accidentally dropped my mechanical pencil, which jolts me back into reality. You can't slip up in my school with pencils, bro. Niggas be stealing. The pencil had rolled to the bottom of one of the legs of the girls that sat right in front of me, just to the left. So I did as most would do. I stretched over to grab my pencil. As I was doing that, I caught a glance of something. The girl was wearing Air Force One. She'd never worn those before. She, from what I saw, just usually wore Converse. Suddenly, I felt a chill down my spine. My hands were getting clammy. My soul was irked. Quickly after realizing that she was wearing Air Force Ones, I saw one of the most horrific things I've ever seen in my many years on this earth. A sight that would rival gazing into the eyes of a Discord moderator. Her big big toe was her big toe was poking out of the front of the shoe like a fucking sock.
Nurse, he's out again.
Her big toe was poking out.
Nurse, he's escaped from his cell.
Big toe was poking out.
Sound the alarms.
Moral of the story: clean your shoes, gang. All right, that's all. Bye.